Alrighty, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Alright, guys, so first thing I'm going to point out, guys, we got a big fat volume bar right here over here on SPY, and we get the same big fat volume bar over here on QQQ. That does come paired with a big fat red candlestick on the two of those. And if we look at DIA and IWM, you have the same candlestick over on those indices as well. I am just going to say, guys, we've been looking for this pullback. I've been telling you guys, like, we'll say the past, like, ever since we start breaking above here, guys, until we start getting that sell side structure, nothing has really changed here. Okay, it's gonna be, trend is up / neutral until that changes. Guys, we finally just set that up. All right, so we still do have some work to be done here. We have to come up and we have to put in a lower high here, and then we have to break underneath that low. And then you have a hourly downtrend. There'll be something that has not happened in a decent amount of time. You couldn't even find it over here in this mess. All right, you got to come all the way back over here, right here, when you I mean, not even here, though. You came down to support and then bounced. So to really, the last occurrence of the sell side structure that we were saying we were looking at right here. All right. You haven't had it since, guys, SPY was at 418. That's insane. Okay. That's insane. We haven't had this set up right here where you have taken out a previous low. You've now taken out that previous low. Now, all we're waiting on, guys, is that lower high, and then we're waiting on confirmation to break down underneath that current low. And there you go. All right. The tides have changed. That is the same look over here on QQQ, except I would argue it's even uglier over here on QQ. You had this uptrend, broke down underneath the uptrend, and you got this absolute just aggressive sell. All right. I would argue that your last low was right here or right here. You're right here. All right. So if you want to use this as your last low over here on the hourly time frame, then guys, we got some work to be done here. But if you're using what I'm gonna look at right here, guess what? You already made a lower low. Now on SPY, just saying, all right. Even if it's not over here on QQ, it is on SPY. This is indicative that we are going to be getting the same thing over here on QQQ. All right, DIA, same picture, guys. Looks pretty ugly. You are right here at support, though, but you're underneath it. All right, so that's something to point out over there on DIA. IWM, same picture. Right here at support. All right, yeah, it's slightly underneath it, but we're going to say you're right here at support. You closed at support. Guys, nonetheless, all of these pictures are very ugly. I don't know what else to say about it. This looks like a top. All right, it looks like you're setting up one of these guys over there. Maybe we chop around here for a couple more trading sessions, but it looks like you're setting up a top. No ifs, ands, or buts about that one. If anybody does know what caused the selling pressure to come in today, please share down in the comments because I have no idea. All right, and I'm sure there are most of the market participants that are watching this video also have no idea. So please share with our community on why we got a big old sell over here, a $7 sell over here on SPY intraday. All right, why'd we get it? $8. All right, but screw what caused that, because here on this channel we mainly just talk about the charts. Like, we're gonna say 99% of what we talk about. All right, the substance of the video is going to be the charts. All right, guys, I'm looking for you to break down, create that lower low or lower high, and then break down again underneath another lower low. All right, so we are looking for that, but I do want to point this out right here, guys. All of these, every index here, SPY, QQ, every ETF. All right, these aren't the actual indexes, but we call them indexes because, guys, this is what we deal with here on this channel. All right, each and every day, guys. Every single one of these ETFs, SPY, QQ, DIA, IWM, guys, it's set up for a $9 move to the downside. All right, just about. All right, that was where you last had some sort of structure going on here, and then you ascended into the heavens. All right, that's how it looks over on SPY. What do we got over here on QQ? Kids, you got a pretty, similar picture over there. We got a $9 sell just pending. It's just waiting to happen. Underneath here, guys, $8 sell over here on DIA into the last point of structure. All right, there. IWM. I would argue this is probably going to be the most lucrative short here out of all of them. Right there, guys. Again, with the $9 sell. All right, so I'm just going to say right now, guys, no matter what happens in the coming trading sessions, this is what I think is about to go down. I don't really care how it goes down. That is what I think is going to happen. All right. It could take the form of we gap up again and then do something like this. All right. And then into next week, we do this. I have absolutely no idea, but I do think this move is coming. All right. This $8 to $9 move down on every single one of these. I think it's right here. All right. And I think SPY just started that move today. And again, I don't know what caused that. Guys, the selling did not want to let up today. I wish I did know what caused it, but I'm kind of also glad I just didn't. Stick into the charts, guys. You do have that bullish divergence going on in the 5-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame, you also have a slight bullish divergence going on right as you come down in here into support. But you did already slice through that support and get a close underneath it. That is bearish. All right. I am bearish into tomorrow, bearish into, into this move, this $9 move that I have laid out right here for us. All right. 459, I think it's going to be tapped. 459.44, I think that is what we have incoming over here in SPY. That is as you see right here, 2% decline. It's in terms of, how much we have rallied. Guys, that's nothing. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. That is absolutely nothing. We have rallied $66, guys. That is over 10%. That is 16%. All right. Is it really, out of the question to be getting that pullback finally? No, it's not. And it can be a deeper pullback, but at minimum, this is what I'm looking for in the short term right here, 459.44. Someone had asked if I can look at my settings. Yes, you can look at my settings, all right? And I'll also tell you right here, right, we do have the extensions here, and there is an extension tool here on TradingView, but I combine them into my own little tool here, all right? And just know, these are, you're going to have to input these yourselves, but these are the extensions that I will use as targets, all right, for, extensions. But yeah, these are the settings right here. If someone wanted to take a look at it, there you go. I'm just letting you know. I don't, use the, what's it called? Yeah, I have all these checked off. I just don't want prices over here. All right, guys, I know what this is. The 50% retracement, 0.618, 0.786. All right, obviously, just someone new here on the channel does not. So there you go. But that is how I use it. Guys, I think we're getting that retracement. At a minimum, 459.44. QQQ, all right, at a minimum, 394. That is my target that I'm definitely putting on the board right now, is 394 over here on QQQ. IWM, I do think we're going to take a trip down to 187, which is that $9 move. DIA, again, we're looking the same. But guys, who trades DIA? If you trade DIA, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know, because I really don't know anybody who trades DIA. Honestly, guys, something would be looking real sexy to see a pullback back to where you broke out from right here, and then you ascend back off into the heavens. All right, that would be looking real good. All right, before we move on to some individual setups, all right, let's look at Mr. VIX. Guys, we've been talking about Mr. VIX. I told you guys, yes, I'm going to be the guy to tell you that, we're going to keep going up until you, get this sell side structure that we got, pending right here. All right, I was going to be that guy, but I was also telling you I was going to be the guy to remind you that VIX has the bullish divergence going on down here right at long-term support. We're looking for the spike into the 15s, baby. I do think it's going to happen. I do think this move is just the beginning of the spike into the 15s. All right, that is that. We finally let VIX run. That's crazy. All right, we kind of did a little breakout over here. Let's see how this runs. Let's see how it escalates in the coming trading sessions. All right. All right, the trade idea, it's an immediate trade idea for tomorrow. All right, I'm just going to tell you right now, this thing looks like it's going to take out tomorrow's low, and it's going to run all the way down to 240. All right, let's just look at a little old Weeble over here. Let's see how much these 245 puts are going for. All right. Okay. All right, we'll go down here. All right, guys, we're looking at 180 schmeckles. All right, we're looking about a $200 contract right here. Guys, you get all the way down to 240 at minimum. This is going to be worth a $500 contract from intrinsic value. I'm just going to say right now, probably will have some extrinsic value as well. So we're going to be talking a $500 to $600 this $200 contract can turn into tomorrow. Just saying right here, guys, it looks pretty clear as day to me that, you know, this thing is about to take out this low tomorrow, and we're about to go down to, you know, all the way down here at 241, and that would turn that $200 contract into 500 beans. There you go. All right, let me know if you play. All right, I'll let you know in tomorrow's video if I play. Shall see. But that is a potential little day trade idea for tomorrow. Also going into tomorrow, all right, RK. Guys, RK is something that is going to be moving with the market, but I think, you know, in terms of we're looking at SPY's chart, looking at QQQ's chart, all right, I think this thing has not broken down much yet, okay? And it also looks pretty, you know, pretty clear to me here. You break this low right here, you got the next support all the way down here at 48 bucks. All right, guys, I'm talking tomorrow if we see that continuation on the market, on the sell that we saw start today. Guys, this is really what we're looking at right here. All right, look at it right here. Okay, be a quick move. These contracts are definitely going to be cheap. Okay, look at over here. Definitely going to be cheaper contracts. You could look at the 51 strike right here, right? Literally $70 to buy right at the money. Okay. You get the 50, you know, 50.5 call or put. You're going for 49 cents. We're going to say 50 bucks right there. Guess what? All right. That was 50.5 call, right? I am definitely still a little sick. I got a little brain fog going on. Yeah, 50.5 though. All right. That would mean, guys, right here, you're then going to end up having a $150 contract in your hand if you end up meeting this target right here. And that would be your 200% gain. There you go. Two little trade ideas going into tomorrow. Now, I will say right now, guys, all right, I sold off, like, you know, most of my longs here today. Why? Because we saw, you know, an immediate rug pull across the board today. All right. Now, on the long side, I told you guys, CELH. I like it. All right. I actually also have these energy drinks in my my fridge. I don't drink them, but I snagged a few from the sales training I was at last week. I robbed them of these, even though I don't drink them. I still decided to be selfish and rob them. And I got a bunch of monsters too. Regardless, guys, all right? I really do like this setup, all right? I do think it is setting up as well as a head and shoulders formation right here. So that's something to take note of. But if you do break down, you're going to literally just have support right down here at 46. And I think it would probably just be treated like a false breakdown. We're probably going to run back up to test this trend line right here. All right. I do think this thing has a launch pending. All right. Where does that launch start really, you know, happening here? If you can break above 54.55, I think this thing very quickly starts pushing up to, like, you know, up here at 62, 63 bucks. And then we're probably going to start pushing the highs again up at, you know, towards 70 bucks. All right. Long term, guys, we're talking 60 to 90 days out. We're not talking, this is not a trade that, like, you know, you're taking this week. Like, you could take it like I did today, but guess what? You ain't doing nothing with the position for, like, weeks minimum. Let's see it. You know, if we could start getting some steam here, let's see. All right, but right under here, you literally just have this support. So I do think this chart is definitely long side focused. All right, boom, Tesla. This is the other long side focus that I really want. Now, I will say AI, thing pissed me off today. All right. Holy freaking fake out the last 2 days on your boy. All right. It's okay. It is okay. All right. I do think the setup is still pending. All right. It's pending, but you definitely got the fake out here. You get the long trap right here. All right, guys. I think we're probably going to come down here to this trend line, set up a little short trap right there. All right. You get the bull trap followed by the bear trap. And then I think we're probably going to break out up above here, above this 3170 level, up to this 37 level. But for now, you know, it stays pissing off you boys, so we're going to put it on the back burner. All right. But Tesla, all right, guys, you're literally just back testing where you broke out from, guys. I'm not going to guarantee buyers are going to step in here, but why are buyers not going to be stepping in here? Okay. Like, I'm serious, guys. 6 months of consolidation. You just broke your trend line. All right. Because that's 150 days right there. If you're going to include this, which I didn't, we're talking 190 days. Guys, come on. Come on. Let's be completely real. You just broke out from 6 months of consolidation. Why are buyers not going to step up here? Now, I personally, I'm just going to say right now, all right, guys, I'm going to get back in this bad boy right down here. I do think this thing is, I think you're probably going to catch a bid down there. I don't know how else to say it. I really don't. And I don't want to talk in circles here. There's nothing else to say. I do think you're going to come all the way down here. Maybe you hit 242 tomorrow. And then I think you're probably going to start catching buyers going into next week. Boom. Okay. Guys, in terms of setups, that is really all I'm looking at right now. What today did is, it made your boy really stop looking at the long side. I'll tell you that much. We're looking for that pullback. And on that pullback, I think a bunch of these things that just, went and paid us, guys, I think they're literally just going to be pulling back, resetting for us. Neo is actually the only one that, guys, I'm kind of on the edge about right now, just because you literally are coming back to back. That's where you broke out from. But I don't like this solid bodied red bar here. Look at this close, guys. This thing just looks ugly. You got the increasing volume on it. All right. It does not look pretty to me. I'm just putting that one out there. So, but, in terms of the long side, this is definitely just like Tesla over there. This is really my only focus. And then I showed you guys CELH, but I don't think anything's going to happen anytime soon with that guy. I think, it's loading. All right, guys. But with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Everybody have a lovely rest of your night, and peace.